Your voice, your station.
So, you want to hear school students talk about their travel experiences, learnings, escapades, episodes, knowledge, incidents from all the corners of the globe? Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world. Brought to you by Terra Adventures.
Hello everyone, I'm Kiran Tiwari and I'm here with my students who recently embarked on an educational trip to USA with the Terra team. We are excited to share our experiences with you, and the highlight of our podcast today is the incredible visit to the Kennedy Space Center. Joining me are Kshitij Chand and Himang Singh of Class 11, Ashka Patel, Arham Shah, Smith Pandya and Aditya Mehta of Class 6. Let's get started and hear about their amazing experiences. Let's start the podcast with our Navrachana students who'd like to share some insights about the Kennedy Space Center.
Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world.
I'm Kshitij. Today we're talking about one of the most amazing places in the world regarding space exploration, the Kennedy Space Center here in Florida.
It's where history was made, from the first moon landing to today's rocket launches. And to make this topic more exciting for all of us, we have invited a few of our very own astronauts to share what makes this place so special.
So fasten your seatbelts as we lift off into the story of the Kennedy Space Center. Let's start with Arham. So, how did it all begin, Arham?
Well, the Kennedy Space Center started in 1962 during the space race between the US and the Soviet Union. It became the heart of NASA's Apollo program, and from here in 1969, Apollo 11 was launched, the mission that landed humans on the moon for the very first time.
That's such a turning point in human history.
Now Smith, you're from the Science Club. What's happening at Kennedy Space Center today?
The Kennedy Space Center isn't just history. It's super active today. NASA works with private companies like SpaceX to launch rockets and satellites. It's where science meets miracles, showing us how space research helps in communication, weather studies, and even climate tracking.
And Aditya, you have always been into travel. What's it like to visit the KSC?
It's incredible, Himang. There's a rocket garden where real rockets are displayed, and the Apollo Saturn V Center where you can see the huge rockets that took astronauts to the moon. You can even experience a rocket launch simulation in the Atlantis Space Shuttle. It feels like you're really taking off.
That sounds thrilling. And Ashka, you all have actually visited it recently, right?
I went with my school this winter and it was so inspiring, meeting real astronauts and learning about how rockets work and how life is led in the space, which we could understand by the IMAX movie, and this made me realize how exciting space science and engineering can be. Oh, I love to become an astronaut, a real one.
That's amazing, Ashka. The Kennedy Space Center truly inspires young minds, just like us.
The Kennedy Space Center is more than a launch site. It's a place where dreams and science take flight.
From the Apollo mission to the rockets of today, which was witnessed by us, the Falcon 9 Starlink 1021, it continues to remind us that passion of exploring and hard work can take us beyond the stars.
A big thank you to all the NAV astronauts for enlightening us about the Kennedy Space Center. As a teacher, I wish to remind all my students to keep learning, keep dreaming, and keep reaching for the stars.
Like what you're listening? Stay tuned for a new podcast on classroomworld.com.
Terra Talk, the #1 station.